Yo, what is good everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version 1.2.1 is now live for all of you guys to go download on your Nintendo Switch. So Nintendo has released this brand new update, and while there isn't official English patch notes at the moment, we will be getting those very soon. We do got a few bit of details from Nintendo's Japanese webpage. So they have fixed several issues to improve playability, and you must update to play online. So nothing at the moment major. It seems, based on what I've been reading into, no characters have been changed, but there are 74 characters plus or whatever. So, you know, it does make sense that there might be something that people haven't found yet. This is a brand new update, and I'm thinking that they're continuing to make optimizations. If we can talk about just them updating the game or whatever the case is, like, I think that they've continued to make optimizations. One, to reduce glitches, right? So that was the big thing from this past week or in the last few days or whatever. Hey OJ, have you seen the Isabel glitch? Look at this Isabel glitch. People live streaming Isabel glitch. And like, I've never been a big fan of like glitching out games or purposefully triggering things to try to break or glitch a game. I'm not a Q&A tester, and I don't find those things fun to do. I'd rather just play the game, but I get why other people kind of appeal or like it or whatever the case is. So I'm guessing that's what they've done to just fix that, and it was like a hot fix. They wanted to get that done as soon as possible because this update is coming very soon after the 1.2.0 update, and really it is just a 0.1 update. There really isn't much after that, you know, not much after the 0.1. So yeah, it makes sense that this is a small fix just to get rid of that. Maybe some optimizations for online and matchmaking just a bit. Maybe they did some things like that, because it's funny, whenever I play this game online, and it just seems like, to me at least, that people have just varying experiences based on people's trash connections. But instead of looking at it in that way, they're kind of looking at it as in like, oh, well, there's something wrong with the netcode, or there's something wrong with the game itself, because I don't know, I should just be able to have online matches there. Everybody has smooth connections, and that's not how peer-to-peer works. That's not how fighting games for any system works. But at the same time, like when I play, I just try to find people with great connections. So it's going to be interesting to see if they kind of improve the matchmaking and process there to make sure that you kind of filter in maybe more with good connections than not. But even when you do have a good connection, you can still run into issues here and there, especially with people that have wavering connections. And that's the biggest thing. Mama or daddy puts on the Netflix, or somebody starts downloading something or streaming some type of show or something like that, and all of a sudden the connection right in the middle of the game can drop, which I've seen people do, you know, I've played against them, and then all of a sudden, like, everything's good, then bam, right in the middle, issue because somebody booted up the Netflix or somebody messed with the connection or something like that. Either way, it's cool to see all the different opinions and what people are talking about and their experiences, but I think the game is only going to get better and better from here. I feel that Nintendo can still do a lot more optimizations, right? I think that they can still kind of improve things when it comes to online, when it comes to just the game in general, and they're going to continue to do so. Smash Brothers is their biggest game pretty much so far in terms of the generation, fastest selling. It's the biggest and fastest selling so far in the time that it's been out, and it's on track to be the best selling at this point. So we'll see what happens going forward in the future with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but I'm happy. Keep on updating the game, Nintendo. Keep on improving the experience and fixing what you guys need to fix. So what do you guys think about this Super Smash Bros. Update? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. This one's going to be very fun to discuss because Nintendo still believes that they will reach their 100 million Nintendo Switch software sales, because software's been selling like crazy. However, they have backpedaled just a bit on the 20 million hardware target. Now, for those who don't know, if you're confused, because I see a lot of confusion with this, Nintendo's fiscal year, it runs from March 2018, so this year, March 2018, to March 2019, and they wanted to sell 20 million units in that time period. Now, if you know anything about what's going on here, that is a lot of systems. That's actually like, what, 3 million or 2 to 3 million more than what Sony was saying that they're going to sell, even though the PS4 is cheaper, has a lot more games on the market, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of people felt that was a little bit aggressive in the first place. So Furukawa has came out and stated, yeah, I'm not so sure about the 20 million. Maybe they readjust their forecast in January or something like that. But at the same time, he says that maybe it can get done. So let's go ahead and get into what he had to say here in this topic. So Japanese publication Kyoto Shimbun recently spoke with Nintendo's president Shuntaro Furukawa. During the discussion, Furukawa mentioned that the Nintendo Switch and its games have done so well this holiday season. Also, the company still expects to hit 100 million units in software sales by March 2019. Now, from April to September alone, Switch software sales were around 42 million, which is really good. The rapid release of titles helped for the increased demand this holiday season. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Party, Pokemon Let's Go have all proven very popular. Now, Furukawa also briefly mentioned about the whole 20 million goal and everything, and he did acknowledge that it's not an easy goal to meet and it can't be predicted how the new year will go. However, Furukawa hopes that the Switch's playstyle and portability will keep attracting people, and Nintendo will continue to release new titles. So there you go there. We need to wait and see what's happening with January, February, and March. I know January we have a few different titles. We have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. We also have Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, Dragon Mark Vendetta coming out. But I don't think any of those games are going to be huge or massive system movers per se. I think that the holiday season from Smash Brothers is just still going to carry over into January and people getting gift cards and all of that. So I don't think any of those games are going to be a huge indicator of anything. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is going to be a bit, but I think it's going to be a 1-2 punch, right? Like a Smash Brothers and this game. I still think it's going to help move stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be big. People are going to buy a Switch so they can play this game with their family and stuff like that, or people who just love old school Mario. But I feel that like February or March, if they can release something like a Yoshi, or if they can release something else in that time frame, that can help out a bit. Now, whether they're going to make their 20 million goal or anything like that, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, it does not matter to me. They're already going to sell a lot of systems if they hit 16 million or 17 million or 18 million or whatever's in between there. Third-party Japanese developers don't care. They're still going to put games on the Switch. Nintendo's still going to make a lot of games. It's still going to be great sales. They were just a little bit overconfident in terms of what they were going to sell for the year. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And people are still going to make games on the system. Nintendo's still going to invest a lot into making more games in the system, and nothing's going to change. Business is still going to operate. But just for the next fiscal year, Nintendo's probably not going to be so aggressive with it. They were really kind of selling themselves with the first year. I think they wanted to sell 10 million or something like that, and they sold way more than that. So I think they're trying to be more aggressive with their forecast for the following year, but I think maybe they're a little bit too aggressive considering that Fire Emblem got delayed out of 2018 into 2019. So maybe if Fire Emblem would come in that same fiscal year, maybe I think they can probably hit that, because Fire Emblem Three Houses is going to be huge for them. But it is what it is. Whether they hit it or not doesn't really matter for the end user, which is us. For them, their investors, obviously that's going to be a thing. Stock prices, whatever. People are going to say the same stupid stuff that they were saying earlier, stock prices and all that. But games are still going to be made. All that stuff's still going to happen. So whether they hit it or not, if they hit it, great. If they don't, okay, well, just continue on still making games. I'm still going to play Fire Emblem next year and all the games that are coming out, Luigi's Mansion and all that stuff. So what do you guys think about Nintendo kind of easing up a little bit, backpedaling on the 20 million goal? And what do you think about the crazy software sales? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here. We have the DLC and Season Pass contents for Travis Strikes Again and No More Heroes have been revealed, and this is some really good stuff because we're going to be able to play as Shinobu and Bad Girl in Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. So we got the new main voice cast that was revealed recently, but now we have the DLC that's going to be coming as well. So 2 volumes for this DLC, boys and girls. Volume 1 will be released on February 28th, 2019, titled Black Dandelion, and it'll introduce a new playable character, Shinobu Jacobs, who is awesome. I love the Shinobu. Volume 2 will be released on April 30th, 2019, titled Bubblegum Fatale. It'll also feature a new playable character, Bad Girl. It'll also add a new stage, Killer Marathon. The Season Pass containing both volumes will be available starting January 18th, the game's release day. It'll cost $9.99 for the package there. There's no word yet on whether or not the DLC volumes can be purchased separately. So there you go, Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, looking pretty cool. We got some new gameplay that we already showed off just a bit ago. This was some of the big information that Suda51 said that he had. Shinobu is an awesome character, and being able to play as Bad Girl too, even though I think she's dead, but you get to come back and play as her? I don't know. Somebody in the lore of No More Heroes help me out here. But yeah, this is awesome. I love the fact that they're adding in this DLC, and I'm looking forward to Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, because this is the gateway. This is the bridge of us getting No More Heroes 3 on the Nintendo Switch, and potentially a No More Heroes 1 and 2 HD on the Switch as well. So what do you guys think about all the different topics here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this one here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet. It's just YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting PlayerEssence. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace!